everyone, welcome back to another episode of Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. Last time we went through the rest of Baby Bowser's castle and got our next objective. Go through this time hole and see what other, come on, Cobalt Star Shards we could find. Because we believe that is what will lead us to defeat the Shroobs, or at least find out how to defeat the Shroobs. But, without further ado, we're gonna do what great parents would do. Throw their babies down the time-traveling wormhole. You know, gotta teach them young. Gotta test the waters. Friend! Oh, okay, I guess we just disappeared. I dare say that is her. That child you're holding, sir. She's the princess, is she not? Keep your distance. You're not clear to address her royal highness. In the short time she's been gone, she's grown so small. This is why I was so opposed to that infernal time device. Someone, anyone! Princess! Help someone! Is this castle deserted? Princess! Interaction. And now we go to Toadwood Forest. Oh man, I just love Toadwood Forest. Well, for multiple reasons. But look. Oh, this environment's so good and the pixel art's so clean. Okay, I'll try to contain myself. Sorry, I love pixel art. Looks like the path ahead leads into a frightening forest. Is Luigi brave enough to continue? Be strong, gentle Luigi. The Cobalt Star Shards await. Wow, poor Luigi. Okay, so this is where I'd say the game gets 6 bro flowers, really. Mushrooms times 2. So as you can kind of see, there's toads on the trees. So, new mechanic. Throwing babies into tree stumps. Don't do this. Basically, babies being thrown to tree stumps can get you some items. And there's usually 100 coin dispensers from here. Do this every time. Dude, it's just so worth it. Just every time you can, just throw them in there, get your 100 coins, and, you know, be on your merry way. Because it's just worth it, man. Okay. I can't aim for the life of me. So let's see. Well, I meant to not fight this guy, but you know what? That's fine. So, here we have... okay, fine. I'll just tell you the name, because their speed's higher than us, not surprisingly. Coopelian, which... Clever pun. Very clever. These guys turn invisible for their attacks, and they can probably catch some newer players off guard. You just gotta kind of tell when to jump. They are not completely invisible. Now, what I'd recommend doing is always counter, because, if you don't, in fact, I'll try to... Okay, well, it's hard not to always counter. Dang it. Okay, well, if you don't counter them, then they stay invisible. Lucky. Oh, okay, they should kill. Boop. Oh, or not. Even with the lucky hit? I mean, okay, I guess we didn't target him much, huh? And we got a green shell from them. Okay, that was good. That was good. Very solid. Yeah, so sometimes the stumps can contain enemies as well, which is, you know, expected. Mario. Miss. Mr. Mario! Oh god, Mr. Mario! I am called Todico. I was on the time machine with Princess Peach. As soon as we arrived in this time, we were attacked. A fierce alien race known as the Shroobs came out of nowhere. So they showed up right before, or right after Baby Bowser and the rest left. Oh my goodness! What's happened here? Eek! Who are you? Princess Peach was taken by the Shroobs, and I was captured by the trees of this forest. These trees, they're slowly but surely siphoning away all our mushroom power. Our vim, that pure vim, then flows through the roots of the trees, deep, deep underground. It is gathered at the Shroob Vim Factory, in the heart of the forest. Rumor has it, the mushroom powers somehow changed at the Vim Factory. It's mixed with awful chemicals and becomes the fuel for the Shroob's flying saucers. Oh, you must leave me. Hasten to the Vim Factory. It's all that matters now. Somewhere in that horrid place is a Cobalt Star shard. I just know it. A Cobalt Star and Princess Peach. Well, that's inconvenient timing. Shards! Gather! What a good talk you guys had. Gather shards. What this car was for? But okay, this game is very messed up. Um, so the Shroobs turned her into one, even if it's very like, so the process is not complete. That's definitely a thing that happened just now. But we can talk to some of these toads. Losing them. Dude, I found this place incredibly creepy as a kid. I still kind of find it creepy, even as an adult. Oh, I am an adult. Anyway, oh, there we go. Yeah, so these guys are a lot easier with the big bros, because obviously the double attack helps. They have quite a bit of defense, so, it's a lot simpler that way. Just keep throwing these children down the tree stumps, and things will end up alright. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you get a... See, here's my thing with the bros attacks thing. You get a lot of bros attacks. I mean, look, we bought, what, a couple of... where are they? Oh, right here. We already have more bro flowers than green shells. Sure, I bought, like, what, 3 rose flowers? But that's still saying something. We got a couple of 6s at one point. Oh, okay, at least they didn't get the first strike. I should have tried going for it. Did that say Elasto? Elasto. I almost said Elacto, and I'm like, that's not right. So this guy, depending on his height on when he shoots, is where he goes for. If his height's barely above the top screen, then he'll shoot for Baby Luigi. If his height's barely above, or no, barely above Baby Luigi. If it's more above, then it's Baby Mario. It's pretty simple. These guys, I believe, show a new mechanic of this game, though, and that is baby exclusive fights. There are some enemies that will only spawn in these tree trunks and such, and dang, you hate Baby Luigi. Some of these enemies will only show up in tree trunks, and so because of that, the bros cannot fight them. I believe these guys are an example, but do not quote me on that. My knowledge of this game is pretty vast. I'd say more than your average Joe, but of course I'm not going to get everything right, you know? Ooh, one of my favorite enemies. Straight off of Yoshi's Island. I don't know for sure, actually. It's been, like, 7 years since I've beaten one. Boo Guy. I kind of wish you called him a Ghoul Guy, but you know what? That works. Boo Guys, they're interesting. Um, Basically, they point, and whichever finger they point at is who they're actually going to go for. Though, if you really want to be cheap, you could just jump with both of them. There are some enemies that doesn't work with, but with the Boo Guy, it does. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, see? Left, Luigi. It's pretty simple. Even as a kid, I think I got that one pretty well done. Well done. Like, it's freaking neat. Way? Another noteworthy thing is that they're pretty fast, so even if you do first strike them, you're probably gonna get attacked by them at least once. Man, dude. Okay, so I don't talk about the top screen much in battles, specifically, but next battle we get, I'm gonna bring up how beautiful the night sky looks. Look, I know I talk about graphics a lot, and but I love pixel art so much, I even do pixel art. I make some for friends when it's their birthday or something. I made Kirby pixel arts a couple times. Who knows, maybe if I'm feeling not subconscious enough, I'll show you. But look how beautiful the night sky is. It's just so nice. So, no, we'll show it in a minute. We'll take care of the blue guy first. Oh, ooh, there we go. Okay, I thought I jumped too early for a second. It's just weird. They feel a little closer than they normally do. I don't know. It's probably just my imagination. So let's use our new Bros attack. Bro Flowers. So whichever. Oh. Yeah. Okay. That was a waste. I didn't know they all had that little amount of health. Baby Mario leveled up though. We gotta go with your defense, bro. Your defense is still pitiful. Okay, so it was just a one-time thing. I got good level ups. Okay. And your attack could be better. +3, I'll take it. As long as it's really not a +1, I will take it. Even a 2, I'll take. So Rose Flowers goes for every enemy except for the ones in the air. In most cases. Now, remember how the green shell, when you're in a quad, that you have the bonus effect of doing more damage when you spin? It's similar to that. In fact, I'll show you. See, if you press X and Y instead, then... Ooh, critical. If you press X and Y instead, then the babies will fire it. It does less damage, yes, but it hits aerial enemies. It's very helpful and very good to know. Now, when you see the words critical on someone, that means they have a weakness to that attack. For example, the Boo Guy may have died from fire, so his weakness is fire? I don't know the logistics behind that, but hey, it's a thing. So this, we don't get used to seeing this mechanic, but, well, not the separation of babies and big bros. We get used to seeing that, but no. We shoot these little potaboos into the blocks, and then the big bros will have to hit them eventually. Oh, well, here we go. This is when we're gonna use the profilers. No, I'm not saying we use Growth Protect willy-nilly, but don't exactly worry too much about overusing them, you know? Like, you can use them whenever you want. I'm not gonna tell you how to play the game. You kidding me? It's your game. Play all you want. It's just, you know. You don't have to be as sparing with it as you probably think. Counterattack should kill you. Yep. I do think that'll be the last Grow Flower I use for a minute. They do drop green shells though, which is very solid. So yeah, our goal is to just hit these potaboos and be on our merry way. Let's block over here though. Yes. Coin block, okay. Couple coins. Good. So yeah, there's 6, and then the big block. Ew, I always like that sound effect. It's like the cartoonish Wile E. Coyote sound effect of falling with the anvil. Come on, jump. If there's any enemies I would skip if I had the choice, it is this guy. But you know what? We have green shells. Um, Now, this guy's actually resistant to a lot of Bros attacks. Um, because he's in a pipe. You're not hitting his skin. Oh, nice, okay. 17 hits, okay. You know what? Good on me. I didn't think I'd ever hit that cap. I'm usually pretty bad at the Bros flower, or green shell, if I'm being real. Usually I'm just not good at timing it. And yeah, that's the baby Mario tail, as you probably saw right there. Yeah, I'm usually just not good at timing of the green shell, so like I'm fairly proud of myself that I did that. Okay, only got a few more Potoboos left. Oh, a couple. I thought we had three. Apparently, I cannot count or I cannot concentrate. For those that know me well enough, it's both. That's the answer. Oh, use two green shells. I kind of just want to finish this guy off real quick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, okay, so normally counting it off helps me concentrate, but apparently I have commentary curse, which makes it so things that are normally easy for me, um, is not so easy. Shame I'm better when I'm quieter, because that's not exactly how this game is supposed to work with me commentating over it. Oh well, who cares? I can be bad at a video game. I'm not saying I'm a god of partners and not. What a game to be a god at. Ugh. Um, well, I can't say that. I can't make fun of this game for that much. While it is the black sheep of the Mario and Luigi games, it's definitely not seen as the worst. It's usually seen as the second worst. Paper Jam. Um, but I don't know. I love this game. I know, like, we're still in the beginning aspects of it, but get, get to the good part. This is where I'd say the game kicks up. I mean, even you could tell, like, even the plot right now is kind of gotten a little upgrade. Oh, yeah, so, see, if we hit, then, oop. I always liked doing that as a kid, I don't know why. But yeah, so we are gonna need these Potoboos to burn down forest. Yeah, don't ever do this at home, kids. Um, yeah, I think this is where the game starts getting good. Both on gameplay and a storytelling level, because even the enemies are getting a little, they're not that difficult, but they're kicking it up a notch, and I do appreciate a steady incline in difficulty. Because, like I said before, this game is actually pretty difficult. But yeah, here we are. We burned the whole forest area down. Um, I'm trying to think, 'cause I don't want to make these episodes too long. But I think we'll spoil everyone and give them a little longer of an episode this time. The power of 4 is good to go. The target is the Shroob's Vent Factory. That is the shortest one we've seen. Oh, I do like the picture. The picture's very cute. So in order to go to the Vim Factory, we need to activate the two statues that you see in the left and right of the screen. Factory ahead. God, bro, I remember being hella creeped out by the toads just being kidnapped by the trees, and like, that's essentially like us getting our brain, or not brain, ew, gross, no, nope. That's like equivalent to us, our blood getting sapped from a tree. Like, they see their mushroom power, and you could even see the Vim, like, in the roots. You see that? Ooh, unarmed genes. Let's see what that does. So yeah, obviously, you don't always have to buy the equipment. You can also get it from... Ooh. It gives him a lot more attack, but lowers defense. I'm actually going to go for it. So... If you want to know my honest opinion, I think defense is the worst stat in this game because every attack is dodgeable. You could say HP is, by definition, the worst because of that. But nah, I'm okay with HP. I just don't think defense is that good. Oh, okay, cool. Um, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm like a dodging pro or god at this game. I'm just saying that, like, um, if you are proficient in dodging, you don't need to worry about HP much. That's all I'm saying. Also, we're not going to use cannonballers yet because A, they are easily the rarest since we've only gotten one since we bought any, and B, um, they're single target. And there's not so many powerful single targets I'd use that on, because cannonballers is real good. There we go. Okay, spread some damage around. Yeah, this battle shouldn't take too long, because, you know, as long as they don't have much HP, but they have just enough to take a couple hits from the babies. But with the big bros, you can just use a bros flower in a group and then counterattack them. Their counterattacks are some of the easiest in the game. I'd argue that the Boos counterattack were a little harder in terms of like timing it. There we go. Oh, okay. Well, you know that mechanic I was talking about? Guess I was wrong. Yeah, cool. Way to spit in my face. We're gonna only aim for the Elastic Piranha because I hate it. No. Also because it's not counter-attackable. Yeah, that's why I like this battle system, is like, it's like all about efficiency. And like, it's just so neat and clever to me. Because it's all about efficiency and being able to like dodge and precisely time your attacks and stuff like that. It's really cool and I miss it. Anyway, level 6 for Mario. No, we don't need stash. Ooh, there's a +5 on speed. +4, I'll take it. And then Luigi. I should bring up, though, in terms of level ups, dang, I got greedy. In terms of level ups, if a character dies and the battle ends, they don't get experience. Really? They don't get experience, which means they could easily fall behind. So keep that in mind and make sure nobody dies. Wow, that was 3 ones and a 4? Yeah, 4. Okay. Guess with all positives comes a negative, huh? Well, you guys are getting an extra long episode. I already promised it, so here we are. Okay, nah, this section doesn't take too long. I say I'm gonna fight every enemy on the way. I always like the ghost floating sound effect. Also, wow, I didn't counterattack? I just jumped over him, okay. There we go. Yeah, our level ups definitely make us stronger against these guys. I always found Elastic Piranha so weird looking. Like, when they get out the fight, it's just so, like, bizarre seeing piranha plants use their legs. I mean, for the Mario Brothers, or New Super Mario Bros. Series, the walking piranhas, we know that they do have legs. It's just so weird seeing it, though. Even Smash Bros., like, it's weird seeing it in that game, because they have little nubs for legs, and it's almost uncomfortable. Throw... Oh, well, I guess not. I was gonna say, let's throw y'all up there, but, clearly not. So, this is a new mechanic that, see, kind of. So, with this, yep, we have like an elevator block of sorts. And the babies control how often it moves. Okay, okay. The only weird thing is if Mario jumps, Luigi will just walk back. It's a little weird. I'm not gonna fight that. But it's pretty simple in terms of its like core gameplay design, so I don't mind it. It's just a little slow for my liking. Wallet badge. Yeah, it's pretty useless. I mean, yeah. Badges don't give equipment, or, yeah, equipment, no. Badges don't give equipment. They are the equipment, dummy. No. Badges don't give stats, unlike, pants or jeans. Don't fight me. Oh, and Luigi tripped. That's potentially bad. Okay, never mind. Um, we should be alright. Oh, dang, okay. These guys can do some damage, though. So, I'm not gonna, like, underestimate them. 3 of these guys? Really? This is just tedious. Can we get some, like, luckies? Please? Pretty please? Oh. Yeah, sometimes they take a step back or forward. That doesn't affect who they're aiming for, it just affects, like, fireball arc and stuff like that. It's a little weird. There's really no way I could have efficiently have done this any better. There we go, and this should be your turn of your demise. Yep. Do. Well, you drop a good chunk of experience though, so I mean it's not all bad. Okay, let's see. Now, obviously, we need the babies, so. That's always such a funny sound effect. Also, if you hit it, it just. Yeah. That's what it looks like. It makes. Dude, I love the sound design in this game. It's, like, oddly adorable, but, like, you know, this game has, like, a lot of adorable moments. As I probably stated a few already. Such as Mario's voice clip of babies! Oh man, I love it. Okay, so I think you can tell how this works. Y, X, B, A. How oddly specific of the shrooms to have something that is within baby reach and adult reach. Then again, they're pretty short, so I mean, you'd think they would only have baby reach, but oh well. As we've seen, they're very vicious, so don't ever underestimate my height. In fact, in my experience, the shorter they are, the scarier they are. And, well, luckily we can kill this guy this turn. I just dislike enemies that are unable to be counterattacked, because it just takes so much longer. Man, I am not getting the timing down, huh? Maybe it wouldn't matter if I counterattacked or not, considering the way I'm playing today. There we go. No need to get so down on myself, though. I think I've been doing alright. Now, I should mention, speaking of, like... Okay, I was gonna say speaking of getting down on myself, but A, that sounds bad, and B, that sounds very pessimistic. Um, cool. But no. So if a bro falls, which hopefully we will never have to see or witness because I don't want to die. Um, if a bro falls, the baby takes over. So let's say if Mario falls here, baby Mario will take his place, and etc. etc. So you know that's just something to keep in mind. Is that you don't instantly lose if you lose with the quartet. Now, if you're separate, then it's different because you know you're only by yourself at that point. Level up, man. We are raining in these. Oh, defense. Defense plus 5! Not who's getting all the good level up. Oh, Luigi didn't get one. How typical of his life. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, should have guessed. Okay. I need to stop saying, I heard it's really bad, actually. I don't think many people care too much, but, like, you know. It's also just me contemplating, because, like, you know, I'm a very contemplative person. That was so embarrassing. But yeah, so here we are. Let's go down a little bit, because there are quite a bit of secrets for the most part. Okay, prove me wrong, game. That was pretty embarrassing. Okay. Yeah, I just don't know how slow this thing goes. I think that's about it. I get why it is, because the babies do need to... Speaking of which, I should probably bring them out. Even though there's probably a pipe in the next room, I mean, I already brought him out anyway, so there's no point. Yeah, there was. I am over paranoid. There we go. 100 points and a mushroom. Land on them. Okay, we kinda did. That was like kinda cool, you know? X or Y, X, B, A. I did it. I got the letters wrong. Or the order of the letters wrong, at least. And there we go. We made both of their fingers bleed, which means we've opened up a path. And before we end this episode, let's just head back, you know? It shouldn't take too long. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, where it's a little more expansive. I believe there's even items um on these trails. Okay, there we go. Yes, there are. Let's go down. Found a couple green shells. Always appreciate. Yeah, green shells are. I know they're the weakest bros attacks, but they're still bros attack. I think you. Okay, look. I know they're called bros items in this game. Believe me, I get it. I get they're called bros items. Like 100% get it. But like, they're also a. Wow, really? Already? They're also a bros attack. You know, not by name, but like in what they're doing. You know. So like, I don't think I'm wrong. Also, what we got was a 1-Up Super. 1-Up Super revives a bro with all their HP, which is pretty special if you couldn't guess by my tone. But yeah, it's very helpful and you'll be using a lot. Because like I said, this game is not exactly known for its easiness. Anyway, I think that'll be it for this episode. Next time on Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, we invade the Vim Factory. See you guys then.